It's peak. I'm not even going to introduce the thing, honestly. I'm just going to start off and say Arsenal 3, United 1. I'm just going to start off and say that. It's like, I think we confirmed it today. I think we are heading for Europa League football. I think that, when you think that these Man United players are bad, like you say no. But I think I'm just probably at this point waiting for Ten Hag, just waiting for Eric Ten Hag, really. Just gonna wait for next season, Just gonna wait for next season because we don't deserve Champions League football. We're 6 points behind Arsenal, where they have a game in hand. If we make top four from this position, I will laugh at them because there is no ways, and we should not make top four because we don't deserve it. We are shit. We cannot make top four from this position. Like, it is a farce. You cannot do it. You don't deserve it, and I'll be stunned if we do. But I think we've marked it today. It's Europa League football. I don't care if it's Conference League or Europa. All I could say is that it's not Champions League football. I think we've done it today. I think today officially is the day where we know that our chances of making top four are fading away, because the disappointing thing from today is that we actually played, dare I say this, we were decent today. We were not terrible like we've been in the last few months, or the whole season arguably. I mean, today was probably at best 6 out of 10, but really it was a 5 out of 10. It was still below average, but we were not terrible like Liverpool, like Norwich, like Everton, like all the other games. But and Arsenal's goals, I mean, Telles was really, I think Telles, either he's just not good enough defensively, or maybe it's the lack of game time that he's been getting in the last 2-3 years since he's been at the club. Because I'll be honest with you, we don't develop players. I think we've regressed. As much as I could go and cuss these players, to be fair to them, we don't develop them. So when and everyone was happy that Maguire didn't start today. I wasn't, because it wasn't for the reasons that I thought it was. It was because he had a traumatic experience with getting an email from a threat, which should not happen in football. But, it's not football-related reasons. And people are saying, you sub Maguire out the team and you're still bad. Well, then that should tell you something. Then maybe that these players, in fact, not even maybe, it's well known that the mentality of these players are not good. I mean, and can I just say, a lot of people are still going on Ragnick. Oh my God, like. And don't worry, Loazi, I saw your message, mate. I just do not have the energy to respond to it, bro. Like, yeah, Martin Odegaard clear of Bruno. Look, mate, I'm not gonna agree with that, but I'm lost for words, bro. I cannot believe that this United squad is this bad. Like, I've said to so many people, like, I think we are even worse than the Liverpool squad like 10 years ago. Like, this is just, yeah, dude. But nah, bruv. I wanted to beat Arsenal today because your fan base is loud, bruv. Whether it was top four or not, bruv. I know you get things like what you said. Martin Odegaard is clear of Bruno. I don't know whether to disagree or to agree with that, brother. But other than that, it was the penalty. Like, I mean, people talking about the penalties and stuff. I mean, the referee was crap today. I'm sorry, the referee was shite today. The penalty, I mean, it is just ridiculous. I mean, Bruno he is not in the game. In fact, I'm actually just going to give him a play rating of 2 out of 10 right now. I thought he was abysmal, and he's been abysmal for a very long time. And he's probably one of my favorite players, but he's abysmal this season, And the thing is, I've said to so many people in where I was watching, is that we have to hope for these players to start playing well. There's no ways I'm going to go completely in these players, because some of them are staying here. Some of them are going on long contracts. No one is willing to pay the money that we are giving them. It's our fault, as much as we could say Maguire's bad, we could say Bruno's bad, we could say Rashford's this, McTominay, Fred, whoever is bad. Some players are leaving, some players we could sell, but most of them we can't because we've given them stupid money and big contracts. So I'm not even wasting my time going to even go on plays and stuff. I don't even know why I'm talking about Maguire. He didn't even bloody play today. But anyways, I was just saying, like, some people, they genuinely think that we should just get rid of these players, but it's not going to be as easy as that. That's why I'm a little bit relaxed about it because, we screwed ourselves. It was our own fault. I mean, these players, bro, like, who's going to buy a player who is from United, who's on more than 200 grand a week, man? Who's paid more than Liverpool and Man City players? I mean, no one. The only way out of the situation is for these players to start playing well or to run their contracts down, which is what's been happening for years at United. So that's the one thing. The other thing is that people have been questioning Rangnick and stuff, and it's like people still do not understand. And I'm glad most United fans are awake to this. No one is talking about Rangnick and all that stuff. I mean, people are trying to actually question Rangnick, and it's like some areas, yes, I blame him because he keeps constantly picking some players and all that stuff. But again, there has to be some politics involved in that because there's no ways that certain players get picked all the time. And it's like, it's on his fault. I'm telling you now, there's politics at that football club, but I don't know what it is. And the other thing is that, again, I've said this so many times, you cannot have two coaches this season with different philosophies and the players are still playing like shit under both managers. You've got to introspect the players. The players have got to look at themselves because some of them have been here for 3, 4, 5 years. Some of them have been here before Ali. They've been here before Jose Mourinho. So you've got to introspect. I'm sorry, you've got to look at these players. Really, like it's all down. Most of it is down to them. The second part, it's down to the board and the club, because even if we bought a CDM, it would have made a difference to our season. I don't know. Maybe we'd still be shite, But the fact that they didn't do anything, the fact that they undermined Rangnick, by saying, Lingard must stay, but we don't use Lingard as much. Lingard wanted to leave. Rangnick wanted him to leave, but the club said no. Already you've undermined your manager. So how is Rangnick going to make the situation better? If I'm a player or if I'm a student, and this has actually happened before, if I'm a student and I know there's an interim teacher coming in, I know he's an interim. So there's going to be a level of a piss take, and don't disagree with me. You generally understand what I'm saying, and if you don't, then good for you. But I'm telling you now, there have been those situations where you've had teachers and you've sort of down tools. You sort of don't perform, or you don't act like you normally do with the normal teacher around. That's exactly what has happened with these players. We cannot only go on Oli, because look, even if the board and Oli and all these guys were shit as well, there's no excuse for the performances that we've been seeing in the last few months, But today specifically, it was decent, but it's I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. I just do not know what to say. I'm not even angry, dog. I'm just really like, you know what, man? Let's just get to next season now. I'm at that point where I'm just like, just get to next season, please, because this is ridiculous, man. And it's we've got Chelsea, we've got Brenton, we've got Brighton, we've got Palace. I don't know, man. I don't know. So yeah. Anyway.